song dates. Song dates. Welcome. Welcome to song dates. Welcome to song date. What? Welcome. Check it. Here we go. Welcome to song date. Welcome to song date. Welcome. Welcome to a song a day. Welcome to a song a day. Welcome to a song a day. Welcome. Episode 66. Oh my God. Episode 66. Get your kicks on episode 66. That's right. What's up, everybody? So good to see you. So happy that we are hanging out. Check it. So good to see you. What's up, everyone? Hello, friends. Oh, good to see you. RJ's here. Carl's here. What's up, Tara? Shrimpipe Norts representing YouTube. Check it. So I'm using my new K-Bar spoon straw. Strewn. I'm not exactly sure. John, you're going to have to remind me what this is called, but it's also Tito's Tuesday for me. It's Tito's Tuesday for me, and I figured I would give this a little... You can stir it, and you can drink it. And you know what else I started doing again, which was exciting for me, was now that I haven't had a haircut in so long and my hair is growing super long again, I started brushing my hair again. You know, when it's short and you just want that messy kind of thing, you know, you just kind of like wake up and finger comb it, but I've been brushing and, you know, stimulating the scalp with the brush nodules, and it's just, I think it's healthy and feels good. So today is the first episode with me in a man bun. Oh, check it. Or some sort of bun. There's lots of different names for that bun, I guess, and at least I don't have a bun in the oven. I've got a bun on the head. So it's so happy to see you. What's up, Travis? Kevin's in the house. VB. Nice. So happy to see you all. Joseph, Brant. It's Tequila Tuesday. It's Tito's Tuesday for me today. And I'm so happy that you guys are all here. You know what else? You know what else is today? It's also Tune Trek Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm excited about. And I'm excited to share another adventure that I've had. And today I want to tell you about the time that I visited the Pope House. This is in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now we're talking downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, is this historic landmark. It's next to big buildings and skyscrapers, and you could walk by it and not even notice it. And you're like, what the heck is that thing? So the Englishes, Brian and Lydia, brought me down for, that might have been our third house trek together. And we found this really great place, and Brian was able to come to the adventure. You know what? I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. Without further ado, the Tune Trek Pope House episode. Check it out. Hi, how are you? I'm Michael Paris, and this guy is
Brian English.
And he's
Josh Trower, Pope House Program Manager.
Welcome to Tune Trek.
Hey, I'm Josh.
Josh.
Welcome to the Pope House.
Nice to meet you, Josh. Michael Paris.
Come on in.
So tell us when the house was
The
built.
house was built in 1901. We are still doing research on who the actual architect was.
I was going to ask you that, yeah.
There was a big tobacco warehouse here, and we believe that the bricks that were part of that warehouse were used to bank the house.
Broke ground 1901. That's a good lyric.
This photo here is probably taken around 1910. You see Dr. Pope on the left, his two daughters, Evelyn and Ruth, and his second wife, Delia. We have a copy of Dr. Pope's dad's Freedmen's Papers right here. and they were free people of color. Like, and basically as affluent of upbringing as you could have,
Right.
living in Civil War era North Carolina. I have some of Dr. Pope's artifacts from the Spanish-American War. It's his medical case right there. He was a surgeon. It's him on the left in this photo. He's a lieutenant. The unit, the 3rd North Carolina, was actually made up of all black officers, which was unique for the times.
Right.
You have Dr. Pope right there.
So I was reading that Pope was in the first graduating class of the Shaw University medical program. That's so cool.
Then he takes the test in New Bern in 1887, makes him the first licensed black doctor in the state.
Wow.
So how was he able to vote during this oppressive climate?
Pope was allowed to vote. It probably helped that he had some inside business connections in the
Yeah.
city. Very, very prominent person. I can imagine he always had a lot of high-ups from Shaw University. He decided to push back against that white supremacist political movement by running for mayor in 1919.
Ran for mayor, got his voting done. Yeah, like that.
Fortunately, they kept everything, so we feel like we can tell the story of black middle-class life in the early 20th century.
That's pretty cool.
So this is his original medical bag.
Oh, cool.
We've got the materials for delivering babies, so he pretty much did everything.
It's not bad. It could be worse.
You can see the teeth marks on the piano where one of the girls was trying to get her mom's attention.
The Pope House story, born in the 3rd Ward, broke ground 1901. Dr. Manasseh, living with the 3rd Rawls, broke bound and got his voting done. When the world conspires against you, time's your only friend. Take a step and you can break through. Take that step, don't regret the way it feels when you step to the outside. You decked out the house with the latest technology, running water and a telephone. Next door neighbors, major oppressors. Now it's here and the rest are gone. When the world conspires against you, time's your only friend. Take a stand and you can break through. Take that step, don't forget to land. When the world conspires against you, time's your only friend. Take a stand and you can break through. Take that step and you won't forget. I said to take that step and you won't forget. I said to take that step and you won't forget the way it feels when you slip to the outside. That's right. Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesolation. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world, I'll stop the world and melt with you. That's right. You dream of better lives, the kind which never hate. Entrapped in this state of imaginary grace. And I made a pilgrimage to save this human race, never comprehending that the race is long gone by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world, I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. The future's open wide. Mm-hmm. 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 I'll stop the world and melt with you. Stop the world. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world, I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world, I'll stop the world. It's getting better, it's getting better all the time. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world, I'll stop the world and melt with you. I will stop the world and melt with you. Such a good song. Modern English. Those are the people that wrote that song. Modern English, 1982 is what we're talking there, right? And it comes from their record After the Snow, which was their second Ricardo. And initially, right, that version of that song, the original Modern English, was in, do we know? Do we know what movie that was in? Anybody? Anybody want to take a guess while I'm sipping through my straw spoon? No? Anybody have an idea? I'll tell you then. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Oh, Valley Girl. That's true. 1983. So the original version of that song was in Valley Girl, 1983. It had Nicolas Cage. That movie is loosely based on Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. However, Jason Mraz did a really nice cover of that, and it was sort of in that reggae vibe, really beautifully done. And it was in a movie that we did a song from yesterday, 51st Dates, with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. But I wanted to focus on the original version and the movie that it was in, which was that one, Valley Girl, Valley Girl. It's okay, Ben. It's okay to be late. You're fashionably late. If John Stitt's in the house, John, what is this called, man? What is this called? Because I'm using it right now. The K-Bar Spoon Straw. The K-Bar Straw Spoon. Is it a spectacle tune, maybe? RJ, you're not missing much as far as not seeing a Valley Girl. Really. I mean, it had a couple little... Okay, the K-Bar Crunch. The technical name is the K-Bar Crunch. Check it. It's perfect for stirring drinks, mixed drinks, and sipping as you go. Tito's and Pellegrino is what I'm drinking tonight. What are you guys drinking? Okay. The Stroon is fun. RJ, you saw Modern English open for Squeeze, man. That's friggin' awesome. That's so cool. Hey, don't forget. You probably have forgotten, so I want to remind you, if you love A Song a Day, if you love Michael Paris, which I do, and Tune Trek and all the things that I do, you can always show your support. All right? You can find me at Venmo, at Mike L. Paris. You can also find me at paypal.me/Mike L. Paris LLC, as well as patreon.com/Tune Trek. And you can see all the stuff I'm putting up there. You can download and listen to all the music from A Song a Days, and it's all excellent. And thank you for just being here with me. Thanks for us doing this together. 66. 66. If we were at episode 666, then we'd have to do songs solely and only about the devil, right? And I'm sure there's plenty of those. But listen, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and positive during the madness of watching people this weekend with no masks on the beach, in public, in pools, close proximity. What are you guys thinking? Do they have some vaccine that I don't know about? Because I want it. And even if I have it, I'm still not going to the friggin' beach or pub. I'm just not doing it. That's just me. I'm sorry, but it just is amazing. Let's see what happens in 2 weeks, right? I mean, if we see like cases spike again, I feel horrible, but man, you brought this upon yourself. Don't do it. Anyway, that's enough of my rant for today. And I touched my face, so I got a drink, but thankfully I have the drink in hand. Okay, Yvonne, we'll skip a song a day on if and when we get to episode 666. It's like the 13th floor that the elevators don't go to. They just skip it, even though there technically is if you count from the... We know. So if you're, if you have feelings against those numbers, but we're not there yet. We're at 66, so that's good. There's other things that relate to 66. I might sneak something in later if I can think of something. Miranda, are you with me, right? I know. Well, but we all see it, and it's like, how much energy do we want to put into getting angry and upset with people for being stupid and not thinking and selfish? This isn't about your rights as an American citizen. This isn't about that. This is about staying alive, right? That's how I feel about it. It's about, number one, me staying alive and me not infecting anyone else inadvertently and spreading it. So I stay here. I stay in my studio, stay here. Hey, I put the links for the Spotify and the Bose Clinic at the beginning of the Facebook stream today, as well as the YouTube. You guys should see that. So all is well, all is good, all is fine in me body. You guys want to hear another song? Listen, if I have to finish this, I've got to do a little more. Let's just have a cheers, everybody. So thankful for you guys. I hope that I help provide a distraction and escape like it felt like to me every time I would go to the movie theater. You just don't think about anything for 2 hours. Obviously, I'm not a song a daying for 2 hours yet. Episode 200. Maybe that'll be. Or episode 120, 2 hours? No, that's just too long. I'm sorry. But we're definitely going to do something fun for episode 75. That's a milestone. Episode 100. I mean, anything goes for that one as far as I'm concerned. Birthday suits, maybe I don't know. Cheers, everybody. So good to see you guys. So good to see you. All right, let's do another one. You guys want to hear another song? All right. There's been a couple people that were sort of putting out the vibe of blues. When are you gonna play? When you guys? I'm thinking that it's me and a band, but it could be me and my multiple personalities. So saying, when are you guys going to do this could work, actually. Play some blues, man. I'm going to do a little bit of blues for you guys. All right? I'm going to do a little bit of blues for you guys. Check it.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to the same old place, sweet home Chicago. 1 and 1 is 2, and 6 and 2 is 8. Come on, baby, don't you make me late. Baby, don't you wanna go? No. back to that same old place, a sweet home, Chicago, yeah. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go, go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? No, 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 no. Back to that same old place, a sweet home, Chicago, Woo. 6 and 3 is 9, 9 and 9 is 18. Look there, brother, baby, and see what I seen. Howdy, hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go, go? Back to that same old place now, a sweet home, Chicago, Chicago, yeah. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go, go? Come on now, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, a sweet home, Chicago, Chicago, yeah. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks. On Route 66, yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Woo! Little blues for you. I'll tell you, once you discover like the blues and the stride piano and there's nothing, there's very little more fun to do on the piano than to play the blues like that. Stride piano is so much fun. So much fun. Cheers, everybody. So good to see you. So, obviously, Blues Brothers, right? Man, just such a good movie. But Robert Johnson is credited with writing that song in 1936. Now, the verdict is still out as to whether there were any recordings done prior to that. It's difficult during that time, right? Because, recordings, it's like they weren't as prevalent, obviously. But so Robert Johnson is credited with that 1936, and then Blues Brothers 1980. This movie, John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd. You kidding me? James Brown. So many people in that movie. Cab Calloway, friggin' Carrie Fisher, Aretha Franklin. We need to rewatch that movie, and it's just, unfortunately, the sequel did not live up to the expectations that everybody hoped. I hate that. Another case in point about sequels not living up to what we would like them to be. Friggin' Anchorman 2. I mean, come on now. We wait so long. I'm sorry to vent on that one, but we're so excited. At first, Anchorman, God, classic comedy, iconic movie. And we wait all those years, and they come out with the second one. We're like, what? I spilled a little Tito's and seltzer on my shirt today. First tank top, a song a day, because it's getting to be summer. It's beautiful out. First man bun, a song a day. There's a lot of new beginnings here, and I'm excited about that. Don't forget also about putting songs up in the A Song a Day Song from Movies playlist. I put the link at the beginning of the Facebook and at the YouTube so you guys can see that. Click right on it. And I also put the link for the Bose clinic that I'm doing on Thursday. Oh man, I'm just thinking about that now. I really got to prepare for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like this. You remember when it was episode 50 and I played for 50 minutes? It's kind of kind of be the same vibe as that, but I'm going to be talking more specifics about I'm using this, and here's why. Listen to the difference between streaming and singing or talking this way as opposed to that way. So check it out. Even if you don't want to necessarily try streaming yourself, that sounds weird. If you don't want to try streaming yourself, what does that mean? Putting like streamers around you, sort of? Streaming yourself. Maybe like ingesting streams into your body, streaming yourself. I don't know. But it's going to be informative in that you guys will sort of get an insider's view as to the behind the scenes. How am I doing this? You know, what's my lighting? What are my sound sources? How am I getting Michael Parris to look so awesome? No, just kidding. So cheers, everybody. I can't do the pitch game with the glass and the straw. I could probably do something with this, but I haven't figured it out. Chantel's in the house. Good to see you. Sarah, how you doing? Star Wars Episode 8. What are you talking about, Travis? Not exactly sure. Episode 66. Pee Wee Herman was the waiter. Ah! That's interesting. You can still watch and enjoy the second Anchorman, RJ. It's tough for me, man. It just seemed like they were so inventive on that first one, so creative. And then the second one was just a rehashing for the most part. That's how I felt about it. We can have our differences. I'm not saying it was a horrible movie. I'm just saying as far as a sequel is concerned. Matrix. The second Matrix. I liked as much. Alien. Aliens. Arguably, the second one is better in some... You know what I'm saying? Like, A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back, right? Some people say Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie. You know, so that sequel is so important. And they just... Oh, come on, RJ. You can't argue with me that the second one was as good as the first Anchorman. It wasn't. It's just facts. There's facts out there that say it. Okay, it sucks compared to the original, but they were trying to... Yes. Fine. I'm with you on that. It sucks compared to the original, so thank you. We agree. Jaws 2, not so much. Second, you're right. The first Jaws is just... I was just watching it the other day. Just so classic. The second one was definitely not as good, and then once we got to Jaws 3D, it was like, come on already. It is what it is. All right, let's all finish our drinks. I'm so happy that we got to hang out today. Beautiful weather here in New York City today. I did get outside, got some sun. I'm sure you can see, right? Look how much color I got. It's great, right? I'm really starting to darken up here. And tomorrow is Wednesday, right? So we're going to Hump Day. We're going to keep going. Pam, I'm psyched that you're going to watch the Bow Stream. It's going to be fun. Blow bubbles. It works for blowing bubbles. Thank you, John Stitt, for the bubble blower. I'm pretty much done with that. Let's just finish it. Cheers, everybody. I'm entertaining you with blowing bubbles. That's awesome. We're good to go. We are so good to go. So listen, I just can't even express to you in words how thankful I am that we get to have this time together, that we get to spend these moments of in the moment, me being like hyper creative in the moment, and you guys being supportive and loving music and wanting to keep this connection going, right? We've got probably, who knows when the first live show is going to happen, right? For right now, we could have a live show technically in New York if it was 10 people or less. Right now, we're pushing that. We're pushing that. Thanks, John. I really appreciate it. I'm sending love to you guys. I'm feeling the love from you guys coming back. You know, so thankful again that we get to have this time together. And you know what else I'm thankful for? I'm super thankful that we're going to be able to have this time together tomorrow, you know? But before I go, I have to let you guys know, and I want you to hear it from me,
that all is well, all is good, all is fine in my neighborhood. If I'm well, you can tell that I'm fine and I'm doing well. Dum dum dum, dum dum dum, dum 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 dum, dum 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 no. Dum dum dum, dum dum dum, da dum dum da dum, dum 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 no. Sing along. All is well, all is good, all is fine in my neighborhood. If I'm well, then you can tell that I'm fine and I'm doing well. Dum dum dum, dum dum dum, da dum dum da dum, dum 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 no. Dum 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 dum, dum dum dum, da dum dum, dum 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 no. All is well, all is good, all is fine in my neighborhood. If I'm well, then you can tell that I'm fine and I'm doing well.